67,000 souls. And what do I need to level up?
Probably like 140.
You're pretty damn close. 148. And I got another memory stone slot. Just what I needed.
Stop. All right, focus.
All right.
Jebs, you promised no dum-dum stuff this time.
Wait a second. Oh, I've never noticed multiplayer status before. I don't even know what those things are.
Yeah, it doesn't affect us. All right, let's take this dragon out.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
God.
take this
When
dragon
you fought
out.
this dragon, Morgan, it looked easy.
Yeah, that's what I did. And look,
but
you have an even better setup than me.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what was really confusing about watching your play. When I got hit with him with a shield, I was taking more damage than when you were getting hit with him without a shield. So that part I don't understand.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, you got hit with the lasers, and it only took like about maybe a third of your health down. And when you got hit with, like, when I get hit with the flames, I'm on the ground and half my health is gone. And if I hit the buttons too quick, the second I get up, I die from being inside the flames. When you get hit by the flames, it barely affected you.
I don't think either of those things happened to me in that fight.
I just watched the video, and you got hit by the lasers and you got hit by the flames. I don't remember.
Sent it to you on Discord?
Huh? Yeah, you sent it to me on Discord.
There it is. I'm gonna watch it while you're doing this.
Wait a second.
Nope.
I guess it is this way. I have to dodge these guys? That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I felt way too confident about being strong next to these guys. What the hell? Alright, I gotta go back. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah, when I get hit with that right there with the flame, it took about a third of my health. What just happened? James, I'm trying to take notes from my gameplay here.
I know. I guess I was mistaking the ground that I was jumping down to. Oh, damn it. I thought that I was trying to hit that ledge, and I hit exactly where I was planning, but it was too far and I died.
Yeah, every time he touches me, it's a third of my health.
Yeah, but for me, it's way more of my health.
More than a third?
Well, let's see.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna find out. Oh man, I just stun him. I just kind of face tanked him, dodged all his stuff, and then I just stun him.
You did it. You made it look easy.
Yeah,
which is why I said I needed to do these bunkers.
But you don't have the same skill set.
Are you talking about character skill set or like my hands on my controller skill set?
Your hands on your controller skill set. I want to see what happens when I get hit by the big laser. You know what I'm doing is every time I get hit with that third of damage, I drink again. So I'm always topped off. That's what you need to do.
I guess so.
I'm also using the dodge, like Ash of War.
The dodge Ash of War. Oh, but I never really noticed. I guess maybe you were doing it and I didn't realize that was the Ash of War, but I didn't really see you dodging with it.
What? I'm doing it a bunch. That's how I'm skipping all this BS.
And is the dodge dash of war something that would make it so I could put a second blood on my other bunker?
Yes.
Maybe that is what I want.
Ooh, yeah, the laser took like more than a third. It took almost all my health.
Top it off. I mean, I guess what it is I get hit by every one of them.
Yeah, you gotta start dodging some of this stuff.
But I think he was only hitting you with one at a time.
Oh yeah, he was taking it easy on me, but he's fighting you in a harder way.
That's it, right?
Yeah. You got a single. You have to use the single
I gotta
touch.
use the single hit.
Yeah, but like alternately, you can just hit him a bunch of times with your stuff and get a bunch of blood on him. Dodge. Yeah, you don't need to do charge attacks now. You have double hits.
God damn it.
Oh, I'm already leveling up. I'm already using all of the souls that I got from him to level up. So, I mean, that didn't go well.
No, it did not go well at all. But I don't
You know what? I probably have defensive stuff on here. Would you not have it?
I guess I don't. What is this one?
That one pops you behind them.
Is that a good teleport?
No. Maybe you can duplicate it off of a dagger?
But would I have
Where
to...
you can go and get it.
Do you think it's really a game changer, that dodge? I mean, I'm not using the wild strikes anyways.
It helped me.
All right. Do you know if I can duplicate it off of a dagger? Because I'm sure I have a dagger that has it.
Yeah, I know that you have a dagger that has it. I don't know if you can do that, but it's worth a shot.
There we go.
That's the noise your brain makes when you try to remember directions.
Yeah.
Ah! All right, what do we got? What we got? It's definitely in the top. No, it looks like these are the only ones that you have, you know, that you have. So you gotta go get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. You want me to see where it is?
I guess you could look it up. Damn.
Oh, I know where to get it. That's right. Just right. You can go get it. It's easy. Pull up. Go head over to Khalid. Khalid. And I feel sick.
With how long that took to load in?
Yeah. It's gonna be up to the right. Or to the east. Keep going up. 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 So, oh, you don't have the thing, but you see that little tiny building down there above where you are?
This?
That's where you're headed.
Okay.
I don't think you can get there
Should I
from there.
Start here?
Yeah, you can get there from there. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Do you think I should try to check out... Is there any other dragon spells that I want with that dragon heart I got?
No, it's not a... Well, yeah, go ahead. I think you can jump down over here on the other side. That's the bridge that she wants.
Are you coming to Aaron's birthday party on Saturday?
Ooh.
On the beach?
Oh, what time is it?
From noon to 6.
Noon to 6? Yeah, I can probably come in the afternoon.
Yeah. We're gonna... we got some canopies and some tents and stuff. We're gonna put it all up out there and have a beach day.
Cool.
I'm gonna bring my body board out. Jump on this thing.
Your boogie board?
Boogie board. Oof.
It is. Now, make it nighttime.
And
you should remember from my tutorial how to beat this guy real easily. Yeah, like 40,000 something souls. Yeah, from my tutorial video that you watched.
I did not see it. Is that him?
That's the guy.
That guy looks easy. I think he should be turning around pretty soon. Okay.
Why are you not healing up? What are you saving?
What was that?
Yeah. Exactly. You gotta start building good habits. There you go. Yeah, get up there. Get him to jump off the edge.
Is he... The hell?
Yeah, go to the right a little bit so he can attack you that way. There you go.
Is that part of your tutorial?
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't even intend to do that.
we know. You didn't even know what happened.
All right, well, I guess I'll teleport back to here. Ash of War. Bloodhound Step. And then this one's Ash of War doesn't matter, right? Because I don't use it, it's just for the blood.
Did you just change it to a cult? What did you just pick?
I didn't pick anything, it's still... I just backed out.
Oh. Are you sure?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, blood. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Now, you have one of the strongest combos in the game. Wait, your blood? Why isn't one frost?
I just don't... Like, he's totally weak to blood. Why bother with frost?
You're right. 2 isn't better than 1.
Huh?
Nothing.
Because the reasoning is if blood was happening after like 1 or 2 hits, I would not do it. But I need more blood. because it takes still too long for me to get him to bleed. I want him to just be bleeding all over the place. Oh, and I might want to, before I actually jump into the danger zone, I might actually want to change my talismans. You were talking about you might have been more defensive. Is that possibly what it was? Better talismans? The talismans I have on now I was using for PvP.
Interesting.
So max XP, blood loss, that should help. But I think this might be fine, right?
What might be yours?
Lightning negation. I don't know. Maybe that'll help.
Well, you got rid of your other one that... Okay.
That gets rid of all damage. But I feel like lightning is more what I'm getting hit with.
Why not double it up? You're doing plenty of damage. I actually don't want to talk about it.
All right, no, I'll double it up. This guy doesn't attack me when I first get in. So you're saying double it up with more negation, so no more damage. We'll take this and put it on...
The one that you had before. That's good.
And... we're gonna beat him. I don't have time for this idiot stuff anymore.
Go Cheesh. Go Cheesh.
Oof. Oh. Whoa,
Get out of the way. Run.
I thought that was him getting stacked.
Doesn't matter what you thought. Keep going. Drink. Wail on him. Wail on him.
Oh. Okay. Oh, back it up.
Yeah, cut the music. We need to focus here.
Uh-oh.
So keep rotating the camera around so you can see where he's coming from. He's just coming right from where he was. Oof. Interesting.
Oh, I gotta start using that ash.
Bye-bye.
Oh, is this that move?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Drink.
Where is he? Jesus.
smokes. Alright, you're gonna have to dodge some of these, champ.
Is that a stagger?
Yeah, hitting him. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. Why are you running around when he's the only time he's staggered? Come back around.
That was close, huh?
I think if you just stayed in the pocket and hit him, you would have won.
Instead
You're
of
running
trying
towards
to
his
head.
You're running towards his head, going, "Is he staggered?"
I mean, I can't tell. Sometimes it's like he's staggered, and other times he's getting ready for
What have I been telling you to do when he's staggered?
to keep hitting him. But the other problem is half
Oh,
the
it
time I
wouldn't
think
matter.
he's staggered. He's actually not staggered, and what it is he's about to do is huge hit. So in my mind,
so what you gotta listen for. There's a noise when he gets staggered. It goes dong.
yeah, I guess my hearing is not good enough to hear that noise.
You don't hear that noise.
Not really. I mean, I
What about
hear
when
it
his whole-
sometimes, but sometimes it
What
gets
about when his
blended.
whole body flops down?
Well, it seems like his whole body flops down when he does that other thing too.
I mean, I think you're gonna get him this time anyway.
I mean, if I don't, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy if I don't kill him on this turn, right?
Yeah.
All right. Uh-huh. Okay.
All right, here we go.
Is there still more lightning coming? I thought I dodged it all.
You did not. Fire. Run away. Good. Get in there. I think you can knock him with 1 or 2 more hits.
That's it. But
Wail
I'm
on
not
him,
going to go
wail
for
on
his
him,
head.
Wail on him. No. You're trying to get blood.
I
Bam.
got blood.
Now you have to dodge something. It's going to attack you.
Okay, here it goes. I mean, this guy's as good as Doom. I love this dodge move. Oops. Don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. Oh!
Can we play that "this guy's as good as dead" clip back, please?
No, it just got crazy.
It'd be crazy if I didn't kill him by this time. Ah.
I was doing so good.
Something like that.
I hate that cliff.
Alright, so it'd be true insanity if you didn't get him this time, right?
Absolutely true insanity.
Okay.
I mean, what would I be doing with my life if I couldn't kill him after this many tries and knowing the secret easy way to beat him?
I can't help but wonder if you would have beat him that time you got him really low, if you had both Frost and Blood on.
What would the
And
Frost
by wonder,
effect
I mean doing more damage.
Yeah, but don't you get, like, every time you get him to raise his bleed up, you do a huge chunk of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
But
And every time you pop him with Frost, you also do the same.
But the Frost is so much lower, it would take so much Frost in order to get him frosted. Oops.
Yeah, you're right. I'm wrong. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Enough said. I mean, you're the expert at fighting this guy. I'm not the expert, you know?
I just don't understand when to anticipate that lightning stream.
It shows it on the ground. Swing. Fire. Run away.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Oops.
Nice. That's the lightning.
That's the lightning.
Pop up. Oh, Tisha's doing work.
I mean, Tish is doing a decent amount of work, but I'm working
Look
too.
at that black bar. That's all Tish.
The black bar? Or the gray bar?
Yeah. Huh?
Oh my god. Don't get up. There he is. So now he should do his 3 teleports, right?
You don't tell Placidusax what to do. Nice. Oh, he lived. That's what's important.
Don't get up, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. Oh.
Yeah, you're starting to fill out the timing of that. That's good.
Oh, I did not know where he was going to be.
Cue lasers. Drink. Drink. finish him. Look around for him.
I'm looking for him.
Found him.
God damn it. I'm not gonna beat him this time.
Stop. You still can. Run. Run. Away. Nice. Now back towards him. Run towards him.
I don't know. Oh, I thought he teleported after each of those.
Well, start trying to anticipate what he's going to do. Just react to what he's doing. Find him. Nice. Here we go. Fire coming. React to it. Oh, you lucked out.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
One blood proc, you got him.
Oh. Thank God.
Good job. Without a moment to spare.
Oh, that guy was hard as hell.
Huh. We only got
391,000 runes? And it took me that long to remember not to say souls.
Good job.
Well, let's
Good
level
job.
up.
Tish.
It was not Tish. Tish was dead by the time I got him down to half health.
What?
Something like that.
Something like that.
What do you think? More arcane?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point.
I guess I'll go. I'm gonna go arcane. And where do we go next?
Travel back to where you were and you go and beat that horseman.
Oh yeah, because there was that whole other area.
Yeah.
Which
now,
the horseman guards the next boss, right?
What's that?
The horsey guy guards the next boss. There was a boss door up there.
Yeah. So it's gonna get real once you get through that door.
But don't just go to the door, kill the horse guy.
Yeah, kill the horse guy so that you don't get murdered on your way up here every time. You should be, you know, kind of good at this fighting stuff by now. Definitely have your lightning protection up.
Ooh.
Phase tank.
Oh.
The trick is that he uses his face as a shield.
He what?
He uses his face as a shield.
That's not funny.
We trained him wrong as a joke. Oh! Ooh. Ooh. I like that set.
It does look nice. And I think I could probably level up again with my runes that I have. And then go fight this next boss. It's possible that you have gotten me a build that I can't be stopped with.
We'll see.
I mean, it's a pretty good build.
It's a really good build. Turns out, it's a real good build.
Oops. I need 153. Ooh. That was more than I needed. That's fine. I could have done the math.
You're gonna be aight.
Let's get one more of those. All right, let's see what this guy has to offer, as in what he's offering for challenges today.
All right. Tutorial over. Time to fight a real boss.
This is the first boss out of the tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the last boss of the game?
No. James, I said 20 videos.
Yeah, I know, but it could be that this boss is going to take me 19 videos.
Well, yeah, based off your last performance, that could be true.
Thou who approacheth
Oh.
destined death, I will not have it stop.
Wow, that does a lot of damage.
Who knows? Maybe you'll tear him up hell easy. You've surprised me on a couple bosses.
Oh, I do a decent amount of damage too, though. Jesus. That guy's fast. Do you think I need a shield?
No.
What's happening?
You gotta learn his stuff.
His stuff is like everything, everywhere, all at once. You know, and that's not just a movie. That's this guy's fighting style.
Have you considered not dying to him?
That's the only thing I considered walking through that door.
Have you considered using your
Spells?
Your super dodge?
I mean, the best dodges I had were using the super dodges.
It's a talisman issue.
Well, I certainly don't need lightning negation.
Yeah, probably not. What about more armor?
Like, make it so I can carry more armor. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That sounds sick.
It has less poise, though.
But
It weighs less.
That's good. What about down below? Thick boys. That's a heavy load.
That's a little too heavy, eh?
You might as well keep those on because you're going to be doing your little roll damage,
Yeah.
which has been very useful for you. All right, looking good. Go fight him.
Okay.
Turns out there's no magic pills. You just got to go fight him.
All right.
Now you're strong. You do a ton of damage, and you're a super fast dodger.
Whoa.
And you have the strongest summons in the game.
Can I get him to jump off the edge?
He's an EFP. No, he won't jump off the edge.
Whoa.
FP?
Okay. Yeah, that dodge move is awesome. Oh
Alright.
no, there's a phase 2.
Yeah, good luck. Just my best advice is to be aggressive.
Okay. Oh, and hit his hand. If I get rid of that talisman, it'll be okay. And easy.
Well, that's not what I said.
My
But
blade once more.
Oh, he's gonna do it for me. Never mind.
oh snap! He's a beast boy.
I do not like that hair. Is this an optional boss?
If you're really quick, you can break him. His poison's not that high.
Okay.
There you go. Wail on him. Drink. We need a drink.
Oh, I did not know. I did not know to drink. God, I was close to killing him.
Yeah, you'll kill him. Tish might even end him right here.
I don't know, Morgan. I don't want to blame you. I don't want to blame you, right?
Oh,
but I don't think I had to drink. I don't think that was the problem. I think I needed to be aggressive.
You had a very tiny bit of health.
But if I didn't get hit anymore and I just kept hitting him, I think that was my win. That was my destiny.
How did you lose health in the first place then, if you're so good at dodging him? If you don't want my help, just tell me. I'll go do something else.
No, I want your help. I just...
Okay.
I want you to take credit for that death.
No.
Come on.
I'll take credit for the fact that you broke him quickly, where I don't feel like you would have played it as aggressively if I didn't tell you to do that. Alright, so rush through the first half. Don't worry about anything. Chance. Oof, that was fast.
But I need to heal. Oh, and I need to get the blue. All right, let's do this.
Ooh, good job. She's just taking shots.
Dead. Uh-oh. Oh.
Now that's fast.
God. All right, well, first of all, I screwed up coming in there and summoning Tish when I was already in the lines of attack.
Yeah. I mean, you blasted through the first half very quickly, though.
Yeah, this guy is about being aggressive, you're right. And I'm glad I killed that horsey guy, because this would be an annoying run every time otherwise.
Yeah, just taking fireballs to the back. You're doing really well against this guy. I personally think this guy is harder than the dragon. And I think you're going to beat him in far fewer deaths.
I think I will beat him in fewer deaths than that. But my biggest struggle is area of effect attacks, because I'm not good at dodging.
That's why you have super dodge. Oh, it took Tish a long time to show up.
Yeah, no kidding.
FP, 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 FP.
Well, thank you. Come on out.
Just go in on him. You don't need anything. Just run in.
Uh-oh.
There you go. Wail on him. Wail on him. Wail on him.
I got no stamina. I should let my stamina come back up.
Drink. Nice. Nice.
Oh, that's a heavy hit.
Yeah. You need to recover.
Oh my god.
Why would you go right back in with no health?
Because I thought that I could kill him if I got it in stagger.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
He looked so close to death. So fast.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that you can take multiple hits because he's gonna hit you with double stuff. And the fact that you're even surviving that like whirlwind attack is a lot.
It's the dodge. I keep using that ghost dodge or whatever it's called, Bloodhound step.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Sick. Total control.
Okay, get out of there. Oh, I tried to dodge. Okay. Okay.
Pop, pop. Now just run towards them. Don't swing. Run. Or a light jog. Either way.
Well, the problem is if I run,
You don't have to
then
explain
I'd be
yourself to
out
me,
of
it's fine.
stamina,
Focus.
so I couldn't attack them.
Sure.
Oh. So the last time when I ran towards him, I got to him, but I had no swinging. I couldn't.
Well, the
swing
last
my weapon.
time you swung your weapon and then you ran towards him. That's why you didn't have any stamina.
But this
Or if you
time,
run
if I
towards
would have
him.
run towards him, I could not have swung afterwards because I almost was out of stamina. Can I stack stamina by getting the by using? Before I go in, I'm gonna see if I have any in my inventory. I don't remember what.
The little turtleneck.
Is that what it is? Turtlenecks for the stamina?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Eat one right now. And do an
I will
exalted
as soon as
flesh
I get to
too.
the door.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to put them in there. It's gonna make for confusion. I would just eat one real quick.
All right. So instead, I will. Oops. Inventory.
Yeah, a turtleneck and
Alright.
an exalted flesh.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Let's go. Okay. Let's go.
How did he get so quick this time? Get him out of that area. I don't want to get knocked off.
Tisha's gonna keep fighting him. Just go pound on him. When he spawns, he'll spawn back into the middle.
I don't want to fight him on this little tiny bridge. Let's get him off the bridge, please.
Well, it's not gonna happen with Tish there.
Fuck.
The Splurgy Man. You remember this guy, right?
Yeah. Well, that was stupid.
You remember it's you. What time are we looking at?
53 minutes, but these are quick runs. I think I got him. I mean, that was the worst one, but the problem was I didn't want to attack him on that little tiny bridge because I didn't want to get knocked off.
Yeah. You might have to run and hide behind one of those pillars, and then summon Tish.
Oh yeah, that might be a good idea.
Or summon Tish when you're walking in, like you've been doing, and then just blah blah and get him to get to the second phase immediately.
Yeah. Use.
Hey, I know when I'm being brushed off.
Use. Oh. No. Okay, good.
Ooh,
But I
you
gotta
gotta
heal.
drink. Yeah. Loading. Thinking about it. Alright, good dodges. You're good. You're in good shape. What's going on?
Jeez. All right.
Drink.
No.
Chang.
need to make more exalted flesh. Hopefully I have the stuff for it. Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah.
Chink.
Alright, and I'm going to use a rune arc this time.
Warranted.
I think I got him. I've been screwing up, making big
Yeah,
mistakes.
if you don't beat him this time, it'd be crazy.
It would be crazy, especially if I use a rune arc.
Look how much damage Tisha's opening shot did. That's crazy. Alright, champ, you gotta dodge some of these.
What is happening?
You're not dodging them. You have to heal. You have no blue either. You're kind of like fumbling through the menu. There you go, perfect. All right, now you're all set up for aggression.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Where do you go? No. Get him away from me.
Oh, just get away from him. Tisha land him.
Oh,
Stay alive. Oh my god.
did I beat
Oh, he
him?
died. Tish did it.
Yeah, we did it.
How did we do it?
I did it with him. He didn't get it all.
You did it to yourself.
I did.
I wish we could see the numbers of who did what damage.
He did a tiny bit. Okay.
Oh, that can't feel good. You just ruined a boss.
I did not ruin a boss. You think he's
You
back?
feel like you...
It looks
No,
like
he's not back.
It looks like he's back.
Oh, he is back. Oh, wow.
I
You
did
lucked
not
out.
ruin a boss.
If he was gone, that would have been a ruin. What if he got if he came back? Like if he like dropped his souls or his runes but respawned as well. That'd be sick.
It'd be so sick.
I mean, if you would have listened to me and stayed alive.
I mean, I was doing all the damage so he would get killed.
Oh, you were the one doing the damage. You're the one that makes that black bar.
Yeah. Now you get
Oh, you
hit.
are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are
I
you
guess I
talking
didn't know
about the
that.
gray bar?
What?
Oh. This is not good. No. No. Fuck.
We'll never know. You didn't pick those runes up.
Huh?
We'll never know because you didn't pick those runes up.
What? Oh. I should have picked up the runes. I was not thinking. I mean, is he getting better?
No, you're just getting worse.
I mean, how?
You're trying to rush to phase 2 and ignoring how strong he is in phase 1. Because you feel like you deserve to be in phase 2 and have beaten him by now, instead of succumbing to the fact that he's a strong boss and you need to learn his moveset.
I need him to get away from that edge. Now he is.
Oh, good. Yeah. I don't know why I answer your questions. I feel stupid.
You think it's helpful for me to hear you say that I just want to be in phase 2 and I don't deserve it yet, or you think that I deserve it? You think I deserve it?
Yeah, I think you're trying to rush through phase 1, like I said, and that's the reason why.
Well, I disagree. And the reason I disagree is he was not. Like, he's coming up so quick now. He was doing it different before. I like these long pauses. It gives me a moment.
Give you a really long pause right here. That makes me feel better.
I mean, that comment was not helpful.
I wasn't trying to be helpful.
You were. What were you trying to be?
A jerk.
Nailed it. Nailed it.
That's what?
You
that was my
nailed
intention.
It. Yeah, I know. You nailed it. You're a jerk.
Thank you. Yeah, because you were being obstinate.
I was being. Okay, I'm gonna take so much time on this first part. It's gonna be great.
It doesn't. You don't have to take a lot of time. You just have to respect the fact that he does a lot of damage to you, and that you need to learn his moveset in the way that you should be able to dodge everything that he has right now. There's no reason you should be getting hit by any of his first stuff because you've seen him enough times. You've been getting lucky and rushing through it.
Rushing through it seems like the way to do it.
Yeah, if it works, but it's just a luck factor, and then you get to 2 and you're all discombobulated, whereas if you go slow, you can start phase 2 ready. I also told you how to not have this happen because you keep complaining about him being on the bridge, which you just lucked out this time, but there's a way to mechanically make it happen. You just fight him how you want, and I'll just chill. I'll watch you fight.
That was so bad. Oh. thing. I hate that. Well, I'll tell you one good thing. You weren't acting like a jerk that time. It was a little less. It was a little less painful to die. It's been about an hour and 6 minutes, but I really feel like I want to give another shot at it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I am just taking a week's break, I don't picture myself coming back here and being as good as I was those first 2 times that I got him to phase 2.
Yeah. I'm enjoying myself now.
You
Now
are.
that I've taken off the responsibility of trying to help you.
Okay, so maybe you were still being a jerk.
Oh, yeah, I was just doing it silently. Like I said, fight him however you want. I don't care. Yeah, use one of those.
These.
Okay.
Oops. One of these. Jesus. These. One of these.
Unstoppable.
So sometimes he doesn't make it to the bridge. Like, there was nothing I could have done differently this time. Once in a while.
You know what Beaker is?
Beaker?
Mm-hmm.
The Muppet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
When you complain about stuff, all I hear is Beaker noises.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, wow. That was a big pop.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. You got it. Kind of just get away from him and let Tish finish him.
Uh-oh. Where is he? There he is.
Oh, there it is.
I got him. Is he trying to attack me?
She's trying to take you out.
Oh, thank God we didn't wait another week for that. That was not going to get better next week.
No.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I will summon Tisha again. I don't know if I'd touch that.
Hey, give it a little touch.
There's not a phase 3, is there?
Welcome to phase 3. It gave you the soul. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The rune of death is unbound.
Oops.
Oh.
And the lands between are shrouded by death's dark fate. But the flames will also burn the impenetrable thorns. Farewell it is then.
Bye.
You'll
Bad,
be
bad.
Elden Lord yet.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you there?
Are you there, God? Are you listening?
Shh, shh, shh. It's me, Margaret.
Margaret. Margaret.
It's Margaret. Oof, can you imagine the hangover?
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Whoops. What'd you do?
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll save the next for next video. You do have one more thing to do at the crumbling azuzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You rested that, yeah.
Might
It's
as
like,
well,
wait.
right?
Yeah.
Level up
Level up?
also? I guess so.
What you got? Yep. I mean, you keep needing stamina, right?
I guess so. And that also gives me more carry weight.
Yeah.
All right, till next week when we've got only what did I beat that faster than you thought? Did we cut down to maybe 15 videos left or
Yeah, probably 15. Yeah, you beat that way faster than I thought.
Thank God. Thank God.
Bye-bye. Bye then.